Right. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to have you here this morning. My name is Julius. I'm ready, prepared for my day. Started some long hours ago, and I'm here home. Basically and purely, that's my working area. I work from home. I love staying home. I love getting away from home and then do my business from home. Okay, and I love setting goals and keeping my business basic and enjoying the crypto world and loving my Royal Q opportunity that I do full time, overtime, and extra time like anybody else all over the world. Okay, it's a pleasure to have you here. Today, I was thinking about, okay, before I get started, I want to share our topics today. There are three, all right? There are three topics. We are going to be talking about the cryptocurrency. Okay, let me share the three topics before I get started. All right. Okay. Okay, before I get started, by the way, okay, Royal Q has brought us another new version, version 4.2.2. And it says, Royal Q, we heard your voice and initiated our program to improve our experience. You can now enjoy a new wizard to guide any register to finish all the necessary steps. Someone registering for their Royal Q business. Now Royal Q has new guides. Okay, new experience to deposit and activate, and a less disturbing announcement design. We will continue to take advance and improve our service. So how do you update your version, right? Let's go. All right, okay, let me get back. Let me cancel this up and start step by step, all right? Let me start step by step. Right, I've already renewed my account. I'm on to the next year and my version will expire next year. So what do you do if you are new? Come on home, right? Then come on mine, come on system settings, tap on firmware version and tap on instant update. Update your version, ladies and gentlemen, and get yourself the new version of Royal Q, all right? And when you do that, okay, all right, then you install your application, okay? You install and open your Royal Q app. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, okay. All right, okay, let me check if I'm making some money for a good business. All right, okay, so that's how you update your version. And okay, let me see. I've talked about the improvement on how to register. So let me copy this link and I show you what Royal Q has brought us, right? Then I'm gonna find someone, I give this link. All right, let me find someone. I don't want to sponsor directly, although I have people. Let me see. Let me see who will not get annoyed when I send them my link. Right, let me send here. All right, okay. Okay, so when someone taps on their link for the very, very first time, okay, let me see. All right, Royal Q says it has a new registration experience, but I don't want to register, you know. I don't want to register. Okay, let me just go to the app. Okay, all right, so make sure you have the latest version, all right, and the deposit experience I've seen when I was trying to register someone, it's an amazing experience. So here you go, deposit, copy the wallet address. It's an amazing experience. So Activation fee needed is 120. Some fuel to start trading. I hope that is basic, and I hope that can be understandable by everybody. Right. So go update your versions and have the latest versions of RoyalQ. Right. Okay. Having explained that, and you have now the latest version. Today we are going to have two main presenters with us. But before I take you through, I want to share a testimony this morning that I believe is basic, all right, and I believe is easy to understand. I have a group here. Okay, I have a group here that I run. I want to thank my brother Malaki. You know, if you have the latest version of WhatsApp, make sure you go in for the latest version. You can delete and re-download, because your groups can now move to over 511. So I've personally closed some of my groups and kept this basic. So I have a group here, and I want to share testimony before I get started, all right? So I was sharing some results, and before I share today, I was sharing some results, and someone told me, all right, even me, I don't depend on signals, but I make money. And I wanted to know, because when I go through most of the groups today, I see so many people are making money out of the business, and they now have the ability to pick coins by themselves and be able to trade them and make profit, no matter their capital. And I want to land on something short. Instead of me going to what is cryptocurrency, picking a coin by yourself and syncing the strategy, so I'm going to go there. All right, so this person says, I buy the bottom, I don't wait for signals, because even RoyalQ provides signals. Another thing, I don't use my coins. I use 3 coins. Out of the 3, one can sell today, then others sell tomorrow. Those that delay in the market, I increase the margin calls. I'm trading with 1,500, but I don't use it all. In one day, I decide to use 400 or 500, even 300, and remain with a balance to keep me in the floating loss. Okay, I don't fight my capital. Like I said, I can decide to use 20% or even 30% a day. I remain with enough USDT to help me open margin calls. Whenever the market goes down, the robot will keep buying because you had extended margin calls. So when the market comes back, I will be in huge profit. Even if everyone can understand where good to move and earn big, when you are using $1,500 and buy many coins, chances are you may earn big profits in a day. All your coins may end up in floating losses, yet you have remained with nothing to keep you out in floating. That's why it is always good to use small. That's why some people are fighting their capital and end up in huge floating losses. Okay, you are trading with 500. You can use 200 or 150 in a day and keep the balance. I think 1,000 was talking about around $200 a day. And this person is saying, even if I earn $10 or $11, when I'm sure, not huge floating losses. And he says, when the day is so fantastic, I make more profit. Now, I want to express this point, and I want to base our training to this simple reasoning. You know, I know this guy. I saw him get started in the business, but he has just taken time to understand how the app works. And basically, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we come to speak to you every morning, especially me personally, I don't have strategies. Personally, I don't want to provide strategies. I don't want to provide tactics. I don't want to provide that this is the right approach. My reason of sharing is to teach you how the robot works. Then use the knowledge to trade by your own. That's why Having shared that in that group, I've personally come to that same group and I've said, right, I want to start now. Then I've said, in that same group where I shared that information, I said, based on the above knowledge, let us trade inch stroke USDT, Sishu stroke USDT, and Doge stroke USDT. Now, I want to share this into this Zoom, but before I share these signals here, I want to start with the knowledge, why we are here, right? And if you understand by yourself the following that I'm going to talk about, you will be able to go, starting today, trade by yourself and never, never depend on anyone, okay? And having shared what I'm going to share, let me first drop into the chat. Please don't start these trades unless you are going to start them based on the knowledge that I'm going to share. Okay, now let's go. Then I'm going to, after me, I'm going to involve leader Calista to go to how to pick a coin. All right, let's go. Now, I know on the announcement I made, I said I'll talk about what is cryptocurrency. And after cryptocurrency, we go on how to pick a coin by yourself. Now, there are a few basics that could be important, because if you got into the RoyalQ business without you having the introduction to cryptocurrency and a little introduction to blockchain and understanding how cryptocurrency works, it might be very, very hard for you to have the right approach to the business. But I want to welcome you to the blockchain miracle. And this is going to be my explanation, the blockchain miracle. But before I go into the blockchain miracle, let us go to the basic. What is blockchain? Now I'm going to play a short video, and this video is going to explain what blockchain is. Because if you understand what blockchain is, and if you understand what cryptocurrency is, then the rest will be easy for you. But I will keep it short, all right? I'll keep it short. Let me get it here right sharp. Okay, let me get it here right sharp. I'm going to play you a short video. What is blockchain? Okay.
But what is a blockchain? How do they work? What problems do they solve? And how can they be used? Like the name indicates, a blockchain is a chain of blocks that contains information. This technique was originally described in 1991 by a group of researchers and was originally intended to timestamp digital documents so that it's not possible to backdate them or to tamper with them, almost like a notary. However, it went by mostly unused until it was adapted by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009 to create the digital cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Now, a blockchain is a distributed ledger that is completely open to anyone. They have an interesting property. Once some data has been recorded inside a blockchain, it becomes very difficult to change it. So how does that work? Well, let's take a closer look at a block. Each block contains some data, the hash of the block, and the hash of the previous block. The data that is stored inside a block depends on the type of blockchain. The Bitcoin blockchain, for example, stores the details about a transaction in here, such as the sender, receiver, and the amount of coins. A block also has a hash. You can compare a hash to a fingerprint. It identifies a block and all of its contents, and it's always unique, just as a fingerprint. Once a block is created, its hash is being calculated. Changing something inside the block will cause the hash to change. So in other words, hashes are very useful when you want to detect changes to blocks. If the fingerprint of a block changes, it no longer is the same block. The third element inside each block is the hash of the previous block. And this effectively creates a chain of blocks, and it's this technique that makes a blockchain so secure. Let's take an example. Here we have a chain of 3 blocks. As you can see, each block has a hash and the hash of the previous block. So block number 3 points to block number 2, and number 2 points to number 1. Now the first block is a bit special. It cannot point to previous blocks because, well, it's the first one. We call this block the genesis block. Now, let's say that you tamper with the second block. This causes the hash of the block to change as well. In turn, that will make block 3 and all following blocks invalid because they no longer store a valid hash of the previous block. So changing a single block will make all following blocks invalid. But using hashes is not enough to prevent tampering. Computers these days are very fast and can calculate hundreds of thousands of hashes per second. You could effectively tamper with a block and recalculate all the hashes of other blocks to make your blockchain valid again. So to mitigate this, blockchains have something that is called proof of work. It's a mechanism that slows down the creation of new blocks. In Bitcoin's case, it takes about 10 minutes to calculate the required proof of work and add a new block to the chain. This mechanism makes it very hard to tamper with the blocks because if you tamper with one block, you'll need to recalculate the proof of work for all the following blocks. So the security of a blockchain comes from its creative use of hashing and the proof of work mechanism. But there is one more way that blockchains secure themselves, and that is by being distributed. Instead of using a central entity to manage the chain, blockchains use a peer-to-peer network and everyone is allowed to join. When someone joins this network, he gets a full copy of the blockchain. The node can use this to verify that everything is still in order. Now, let's see what happens when someone creates a new block. That block is sent to everyone on the network. Each node then verifies the block to make sure that it hasn't been tampered with. And if everything checks out, each node adds this block to their own blockchain. All the nodes in this network create consensus. They agree about what blocks are valid and which aren't. Blocks that are tampered with will be rejected by other nodes in the network. So to successfully tamper with a blockchain, you'll need to tamper with all the blocks on the chain, redo the proof of work for each block, and take control of more than 50% of the peer-to-peer network. Only then will your tampered block become accepted by everyone else. So this is almost impossible to do. Blockchains are also constantly evolving. One of the most recent developments is the creation of smart contracts. These contracts are simple programs that are stored on the blockchain and can be used to automatically exchange coins based on certain conditions. More on smart contracts in a later video. The creation of blockchain technology piqued a lot of people's interest. Soon others realized that this technology could be used for other things, like storing medical records, creating a digital notary, or even collecting taxes. So now you know what a blockchain is, how it works on a basic level, and what problems it solves. Want to learn how you can implement a simple blockchain in JavaScript? Then check out this video.
Right. Now that you have a basic information about blockchain, in short, blockchain is database, full stop. And now that you now have the confidence and the ability to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you have security of your money because your money is on a blockchain system. Your money is in your own wallet in Binance, Huobi, and Coinbase. That's pure and very, very important for you to understand. And it's seated on a database of blockchain that has three important aspects: from, to, and the amount of cryptocurrencies that you have. Now you have confidence that your funds are 110 secure in your Binance account, in your Huobi. Now, we need to get a little bit basic on what is cryptocurrency. But to keep this short as our first main topic, and not going into so much about crypto, it's very, very important for us to understand that basically cryptocurrency is the future. And because it is the future, we want to introduce you to the RoyalQ application that can be used to buy and sell digits of value 24 hours, 7 days. But before we buy and sell cryptocurrencies 24 hours, 7 days, it is also Okay. All right, someone is saying about this video. This video is already available to the Telegram group. Just go and check on the pin. It's there, right? So I'm going to share the Telegram group link again. Okay, let me keep this basic and we run fast to the topic. Now, why are we saying that Royal Q is a blockchain miracle? All right. Okay, now we understand that we are now trying to express a point. Let me see if I can get there. Please make sure you don't copy my invitation link. This is already a V5 account. Let me just do this. Some people are finding it. Some people, when I share my screen, people have been copying this and please don't register. Right, now let me go to my point. Okay, now this is a blockchain miracle. And I want you to understand why you need to keep on profiting. And why do we say that it's a blockchain miracle? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first amazing of its own kind. And this blockchain miracle is made up of 3 main ingredients that you must be using as you trade. And if you don't involve these 3 ingredients in your trades, then you are using Royal Q in a wrong way, and that's why you'll have wrong results. And what are these 3 ingredients that you must be doing every single day, ladies and gentlemen? All right, let's go. I share my whiteboard once again. The 3 ingredients are here. 1, the dollar cost averaging method. 2, oh, sorry. I hope I'm back. 2, that is also very, very important. And if you're not using these principles, that's why your results are not okay. You are not happy with your results. 2, the martingale strategy. I'll use M. And 3, the averaging principle. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever you pick a coin to trade, these 3 must be in play. 1, 2, and 3. And if these 3 are not playing, then you are not doing cryptocurrency. You are, you better go to where? I don't know where to direct you, but I think you better go to casino. Some of you are doing Royal Q like a betting business. Some of you are doing Royal Q like a betting business. That's why you have betting results. Someone picks a trade. For example, let me pick one of the ones that I'm sharing. I shared today. Okay, and I shared here, let me say inch stroke USDT as a trade. This is what some people do. Okay, and you miss out on the blockchain miracle, right? Let me pick it up very fast here. I'll close this account, right? And I use this account trade, right? Let me use this as an example. What are you doing wrong and what must you be doing right? Okay, let me cancel this, right? Let me pick a trade. Okay, let me say inch stroke USDT. And this is what of us do. Let me say you have, let me say you have $50. You put in $50. You come here, 1 margin call. Okay, you come here, you put in 2%. Okay, maybe you say you need only 2%. No margin calls. You come here, maybe you say, okay, when the market falls by 50%, confirm, save. Now someone may be saying, but that's what we are told. You need to be willing to learn. Then you come here, look at the signal. Okay, let me just come back here in the chart. You come here, look in the signal, and you say, okay, entry price 0.0.96594. This is what you do. Then you come here, go back to your signal and say 0.96. Okay, all right, which is now, okay, it's okay because it's just a little, right? Then you come here, maybe you put in the preset price 0.965. All right, then you confirm. Okay, then you start this trade. Okay, then you tap on one shot. I'm showing you what maybe you could be doing. Now the robot will wait because you are putting a preset price of this. We'll wait for this price to hit here and it will enter the market. Okay, let me see. Okay, it will be in green and it will wait for that preset price. Okay, you have set the preset price because it's the entry price, and the robot will wait until it gets to 0.965 and it will start this trade. Now, When you trade like that, ladies and gentlemen, okay, when you trade like that, this is what you are saying. When the market, when I enter the trade, the market will just go up, give me my 2%, and I'll be out of this trade. And this is the cause of floating loss. This is the cause that the robot will not be given the option to observe the three major ways of trading. And the three major ways of trading is, ladies and gentlemen, the average price moving closer to the current price by using the martingale strategy. And the martingale strategy is to make sure you have margin calls. Now, let's get there very fast. So, for example, you say your margin calls are 4. Okay, your margin calls are 4. Now, your margin calls that are 4 must have the ability to keep increasing whenever the market keeps going down, and the dollar cost averaging method must have the ability to keep multiplying whenever the market keeps going down. This, ladies and gentlemen, enables you buy more coins at a cheaper price, but most importantly, that is key, it also moves the average price closer to the current price, and whenever the market keeps on rising, you make profit. Now, there is no straight mathematics of setting margin calls, because why? The first part here caters about the market, and the second part here caters about your capital. And so the two are very, very important, because if you don't use the two, then you're not using the blockchain miracle. Now, let me clear my space. For example, when I set here, my question will be, how much deep do I want to go? For example, I say for this coin, I want to go, let me say 20% deep. I'll set my margin calls catering for 20% of the market. And let me say, I use what my brother Malaki loves. Let me say 3.5, 7.5, maybe this is how much, this is 11%. Now, let me say, okay, that is 11%. Let me go again. Let me say now this is now 22%. Now, how I buy is how much capital I have. Let me say this, I reduce this to 4, I reduce this to 6. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I confirm this and I reduce my first buying amount, let me set $15, I must have the money that I've put here. And it should be in my USDT. This is $15, this is 30. And when I go 4 times 15, I must have the capital. This is I think this is around 60. You must have this money in your USDT to help you when the market goes down. And when it goes further down, that's why we say expose how much? Only 20% of your capital. 30% should help you when the market maybe gets bully for you to add in more. And 50%, that balance is to help you buy the dip when the market continues going down. And if these 3 principles don't get into play, you will be crying for not making profit all the time. Why? Because, for example, if I go back to this trade, it hasn't yet peaked, but if this trade peaks, once it keeps on, the entry price will be the average price. Go and check your coins that you are trading, ladies and gentlemen, that those are already in business. You'll find that maybe you joined a certain coin when it was at $5. The market has gone down. Maybe this coin was at $50. The market has gone down. This coin is around at, let me say, okay, $20. Now, the robot will only trade when this coin goes back to $50. The question is, how long will it take for this coin to go back to $50? I don't know. So why don't you learn to use your robot in a right way so that you can have the right results? make sure you are trading every coin you are trading with the 3 principles. And I want to emphasize those 3 principles. 1, have margin calls that will cater for the dollar cost averaging method, and have capital. Don't fight your USDT. And don't compare results. Don't compare results. Some people are busy complaining on groups. Yesterday, I was looking at someone who says, I lost my $1,500. You never lose your money. You only lose your money by being too greedy. Instead of you deciding to trade a coin and open margin calls to buy the depth of that coin whenever it keeps on going down, so that your robot can keep buying and selling and give you money. Having explained those 3 principles, and I believe now you have an insight of what you're supposed to do, I believe now it's better to teach you how to pick a coin. Because if you pick a coin and you don't know how to set the right settings for any coin that you pick, floating loss will be your challenge and you will not be making profit. Why? Because you enter a coin and expect that this coin will only go up, you make profit, then look for another. That's not how the market works. 85% whenever you join a trade, the coin goes down. And if you don't prepare yourself that this coin will go down, this coin will go up, and you get your $1,000, put it as your first buying amount, enter this trade, then the market goes down, then you land into floating loss and keep complaining on groups. I saw this yesterday. Leader was very, very tough on the group as if he's not making profit. The challenge is not the robot. The challenge is you who's not taking time to understand how to use your robot in a right way, not looking at, I want to make huge profit. If you have $1,000, and I want to emphasize this point, you have $500, you have $100, trading is capital intensive. Trading is capital intensive. What do I mean by being capital intensive? The higher the capital, the higher the probability of making more money. The higher the probability of making more money. It is capital intensive. And if you don't have the capital to help you buy the dip of a particular coin you are trading, then you are using RoyalQ in a wrong way. So how deep do you want to go for this particular coin, depending on how deep the market is going? Now, as we are into right now, the market is not doing what it did in the past. It's no longer now going 50% deep. It's no longer doing that as it did the other time recently. Now the market is not even going so much deep to close to 25%. Now, how much capital do you have? Which coin are you trading? Some other people are trading high volatile coins. Someone is trading coins like SLP, which is highly very volatile, that you may not have the capital to trade that coin at its high volatility. So it's very, very important for you to choose coins. There are coins you can trade forever and keep making money forever as long as you set. These coins have a high coin market cap. Coins like Ethereum, you can never be disappointed when you trade on a cycle. So now, having given you the understanding of how RoyalQ works, and I expect everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I expect everybody to take it to a very important point, never to trade any coin, no matter who tells you it is a signal. I want you to use your past experience. No one should tell you this is the best signal. Never trade a coin without margin calls, because you are saying you are entering this trade and the market will just become positive, you make profit and get out of that market. It is very, very important to have margin calls in preparation when the market doesn't run in your favor. With that, I want to invite a leader who's going to be our second speaker. I actually want to be here for strictly 1 hour. And she's going to touch about the point of how to pick a coin by yourself, right? How to pick a coin by yourself. Make sure you are putting the 3 principles at work. Making sure you are putting 3 principles at work. And then you can basically and purely keep making money, whether the market is down, whether the market is bullish. There are even people still in the business that only get excited when the market is bullish, and they miss out on buying deep when the market is down. Ladies and gentlemen, never joke about the business. I want to show you what has happened recently from, I think, from Sunday. From Sunday, okay? Let us look at what has happened with the market. Those that had bought the dip, look at coins like RSR, it has done 41%. Look like coins like REIT, it has done 23%. Yesterday, I saw Acro. Acro recently, it did up to 99%. Now, how can you be able, people usually come on groups and say, oh, this guy is killing it, this guy is killing it. By the time for you see this percentage, someone was buying deep, moving their average price closer to the current price. And when the market gets bullish, they profit big time. They profit big time. That's why the other time we were talking about pausing coins. Like, for example, if I trade this coin called Inch, all right? Maybe I trade Inch and my Inch picks up. And I come and I check my trade and I find that Inch is doing amazingly perfect well. What I will do, I will pause this trade so that I make more profit than I expect to make. And so make sure dollar cost averaging method, the average price, ladies and gentlemen, and the martingale strategy are at play in all your coins you are trading. If you don't do that, please don't get annoyed why you are not making profit because you are not using your application in the right way. Allow me welcome our next presenter. This leader is a business leader. She has helped so many people learn how to use the application right to make more profit from the business. Welcome, leader Calista, to our morning session. And thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, my leader. Thank you so much. Good morning, every leader on call. Good morning, sir. Thanks for breaking it down. The blockchain information was also very, very important as well. So that's how our monies are safe and secured. And I'm glad that a lot of us are catching up all on the trading parameters, the reasons why we chose those certain things at the default, and we have to stick to it. And irrespective of where we get our signals from, you should be able to stay uptight with the right trading settings. Okay, so I'm sure we have a bit of a hint or idea of what we are about to do, but we're going to touch it again this morning so that most of us will get it clearer and clearer as it goes. This morning has really been bullish from the hours of 11 p.m. Nigeria time till this moment. But I think we'll be expecting to see some retracements now because it has really run up a bit. So it's the best time to set your robot for a good buy spot and get into the trade and prepare yourself, like position yourself rightly to make profits as well. But that doesn't mean that we should trade without our margin calls in place. That is very, very important. And when we have these three soldiers understood clearly, the margin calls, the average price, the martingale strategy, you know, the Royal Q app becomes sweeter and sweeter by the day. So I'll be sharing my screen now and share screen. Oh, my leader, please make me co-host. Oh, okay. I can't share my screen. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, the option is not there.
Are you using this device or another device?
No, I'm using the same device I've been using.
Okay, let me remove you as a co-host, then make a co-host again.
Yes, sir. Okay, so now the market has been bullish, you know, it has been running all up high, and some persons that were able to stay patient to buy the dip, we can see that clearly they've been making money coming out of the dip. And I'll share my screen. The option is not still there. The option is still not there, my leader.
Okay, let me make you the host.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now you are the host. Try now and see.
Okay. Stop live streaming. Background settings. No, I only have record to cloud, security, chat, meeting setting. I don't know. It's not there.
But
There's
now you
some-
are the host. You can
Yeah.
share. I don't know.
I don't know. I think something is wrong. Okay, let me just please 1 minute, my leader. Sorry for this. Let me log out and log in freshly. Like leave the meeting and come back in.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Just 1 minute.
All right.
I've given you back.
Okay, so as we wait for our leader to get ourselves into business, I want to respect the presence of different leaders on the call, and she's getting in touch with us to make sure that most of us could learn how to pick our coins ourselves. I want to respect the presence of Dr. Mani. She is a V6 onto our call. Happy to have you here. I want to respect the presence of leader OBM, one of our V5s on the call. Happy to have you here. All right. Okay. I want to respect the presence of, I've seen leader Abby, one of the V3s. I'm happy to have you on the call. Right. I've seen, okay, let me try to scroll down a little bit. I've seen, okay, she's back now. All right. I've seen leader Chadwick Bibo. Happy to have you on the call. I've seen leader Christopher Sankala. Happy to have you on the call. Coach Musa, happy to have you on the call. Crypto Tate, happy to have you on the call. All right, Leader Mari, happy to have you on the call. Leader Gerard, happy to have you on the call. All right. Different leaders on the call. I've seen my brother, KK Success, happy to have you on the call. All right. My leader, are you now in position, please? Leader Kalista in position right now? Okay, I've seen my brother, Mr. Malaki Chigozi, happy to have you on the call. All right, Leader Malaki has one of the best sessions where he talks about live trading. So you can be able to get yourself involved and learn to do that. Okay, I hope now, can you be able to share? Will I make you the host once again?
Yeah, my leader. Okay, let's try that once again. I can't really tell what's happening. Okay. I can't really tell what's happening. Co-host. And make my Zoom.
Can you join with the smartphone, not with the PC?
Okay.
Join with a smartphone, not a PC. All right. Okay. So as we get started and prepare, I want to have in Leader Malaki. Good morning. Let me first have in Leader Malaki.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning,
How are
Julius
you?
Kabada. I celebrate
How
everybody
you
on the
doing?
call. I celebrate everybody on the call. So, I mean, can you hear me?
Very loud and clear.
Okay. Brother Julius, I think me and the OBM, we discussed that day. That was last week. So we have to agree that let us see how we can make this money section to be one, maybe by 8 a.m. Nigeria time. You stood on the business presentations so that the question and answer moment is 9 o'clock. We start the live trading immediately so that we make the program one, so that we have we can be able to bring all African and the whole world together on this live trading and business presentations. It will help us most so that we can see how we can, save some time and make the program unique, so that we will not have a devising time for the program. I got to mean, so that it's only on the 6 p.m. in the evening that will be single. So the morning sections When we come here, you take the business presentations and other mentorship. Then once it's 9, immediately in the same call, so that we have a one link for these money sections. So I think it will be a very big shoot and big blow for the Royal Q family.
Wow, perfect. Could we drop in some love hearts, ladies and gentlemen, for this amazing idea? Can we drop in some love hearts? Because in the 8 minutes from now, wow, this is amazing. Leader Malaki Kigozi will be taking over with a live trading session. Can we drop in some love hearts? Correct, this amazing idea. You know, when minds get together, things get sweeter. So my leader, thank you so much. I hope in the next 7 minutes you'll be starting, all right?
Exactly.
So the next 7 minutes will be starting. So let us have in leader Kalista to break down her sharing very fast. Then at exactly 11 East Africa Standard Time, which is 9 a.m. Nigerian time, leader Malaki will be taking over. Thank you so much, my leader.
God, thank you so much. God bless you.
All right, great. Okay, leader Kalista, are you in position right now?
Yes, I'm here, but I still don't get that option to share screen, my leader. I'm really sorry. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to do the following one. Make sure you'll update your Zoom. Make sure you'll have the latest version, because I think now we shall have the next. Maybe let us do that tomorrow, right?
All right, sir.
So make sure you have the latest version of Zoom. That's very, very important. And when you have the latest version, you'll be able to clear out the hackings that are happening with your app, right?
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you so much. Right. I want to use the last 6 minutes to get back to the family that have lost in the past. Most of us who traded this coin called Luna stroke USDT, it has come to my concern. Someone is on my inbox, very tough. But I usually want to remind, ladies and gentlemen, I never control the market. No, the leaders that are here control the market. So we only share information, and up to you as a person to take charge of your business. All right. Now, because of that concern, I want to remind you that Royal Q is the best platform. When Luna stroke USDT got issues, you saw that our system removed the trading pairs before people could continue losing money. And so if you still stayed onto that trading pair, last time I said, and I shared here, don't seek extra information. All the announcements, ladies and gentlemen, that are happening in your application are here by Royal Q. There's no third-party tool. There is no leader that has a special information that they deliver. All the information that we deliver is here in your device. So if someone was able to still say, okay, I've been trading Luna stroke USDT and I want to continue, although Royal Q has removed that trading pair, okay, that trading pair from Royal Q, it was up to you, right? This pair. Okay, now the good news could be, which could be good news, I don't know what will happen in the market, is that Binance will be opening up this trading pair back into its own exchanger. And let me show you, okay. Binance will be opening a trading pair, Luna stroke, this is Luna C stroke BUSD, and within 1 hour and the next 33 minutes. Now, I don't have any financial advice that you go and trade this pair. I don't have any financial advice, okay, that you go and trade this pair, okay. But those that lost, I think Binance is trying to convert all your previous tokens into Luna C, and it's up to you, ladies and gentlemen, to go in for this. I don't personally advise you, but it's up to you. This platform still has a lot of issues to get their tokens back to normal. So I personally say don't risk much or don't get involved, all right? Because they still have a lot of issues. Okay, if you check on the previous platforms, they still have a lot of issues to deal with their with their platform. So if you get involved, risk what you can lose. I'll keep it there, because if you lose this time, please don't go and complain over the groups why you have lost. So keep it to yourself and take personal decision about that trading pair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I want us to invite our second team to take over our next session, because 3 minutes ready. I want to invite in the second team. And the second team is led by Mr. OBM. We have Leader Malaki, we have Dr. Mani to take over into our next session, into the live trading. Welcome, my brother. Prince Malaki.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leader Julius Kabanda. I'm so excited. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. Irrespective of wherever you are, let me first of all thank all the leaders. Leader Annalyn on the call, Leader Kalista, Dr. Morning, the first female VCs in the world, the courageous and most strongest leader on the call, OBM. I'm so excited meeting all of you who are here on the call. I think now we are making the call. Leader Bimbo, you are welcome. As we are making the call on the morning section 1, I think it's a very great time and opportunity that we send this particular link to our group, so that people will come in, because I see some people are asking which link. So this time around, we'll be making the link 1, okay, so that we do not have any too much these distractions. So just a minute, let us send this link back to all our group and right away here in the call, so that people can get involved, because we promise to help people making money on a daily basis by the grace of God. So we can, start setting this link as normal, please, so that there's people already waiting at the other link at the 9 o'clock. Just a minute. Just a minute. Reset the link. All people who own this link, please. Let our people get involved. Thank you. Thank you. So we can do that before we start properly. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let us reset the link. Okay. Just send the link, send the same link, so that people will get involved in this live trading as a promise. Okay. Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live to show our people how to make money in Royal Q, because we discovered that there's a lot of complaint. People are complaining that they are not making money. They have been floating logs and a lot of things. But I want us to understand that if you are in floating logs since last year, that it is because all of folks get involved in Royal Q. We just came out from the Ponzi scheme. We came out from return on investment, and we don't know how trading works, crypto trading. I remember when a friend of mine was begging me to join the crypto trading. I told him I prefer giving my money to a company to trade for me. Then I make my 1% or 0.5%. The guy was laughing at me. I don't even know what the guy was talking about. That is gospel truth. I don't know that the guy has sit down and see the future when he was begging me to join the crypto trading. I didn't join him. It was now that now joined the Royal Q, that now discover that what my guy. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this thing so that, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that find ourselves here in Royal Q is a blessing. If you are being in floating loss, that means all of folks, before now, we don't know some of the right setting. That is number one. Number two, we are thinking that it's just like what we have been doing before. So you can just garbage in and garbage out just like that, the way it is. It is. I remember in 2016, when we did MMM, we call it PH and GH. We are thinking that it's PH and GH. That the GH means getting paid without knowing that the crypto space is not like what we think. And when we try to join into future trading, we know that future trading is very, very, volatile and risky. Because if you are to invest to be in future trading, what we are doing now, all this complaint or crying that will end there, because in future trading, you will lose your money totality and you can't get it back. But we are lucky to find ourselves in a spot trading. And in the spot trading, you need to thank God, you need to thank all our top leaders who first heard about Royal Q and introduced to us. Every day I pray for them. I don't know about you. Every day I pray for the leaders who stood and say yes in the beginning for Royal Q. Because first of all, I want to deal with the complaint I have already in the group before now. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a 50K, you have 20K, you have 30K, you have 40K in Royal Q that have not delivered, maybe in the floating loss, don't worry. Don't worry. Your money is intact. Your money is safe, and you will never lose that money because we are in the right place and the right time. The way I discover and the way I read this boat is one of the best things that could have happened in our history of life. I want to tell you gospel truth. Because if not because of Royal Q, my dear, by now, I don't know where we could have, found ourselves. So please get your time and learn how to trade. That yes, robots will trade for us. We have a cycle, and that cycle owners and also a human being like you. But the gospel truth is that when the market go down in a deeply strange, you can't control it. It's only when we get a very deep down setting, a core drop that can take up to 30 to 40 to 50 to even 100 that we'll be able to, oversizing the market. Number two, we lack money management. Yes, we say risk management, but the most important thing in life is money management. How do you manage your money in a trading? Your emotion, are you able to control your emotion? Some of us, our emotion is that we want to use $100 and make $100 in a day. That mentality it need to be get out of us. Why are we talking about the money management? At the very time, don't be greedy. 20% of your capital trading is very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. Because if you are in this call, and if you are in this particular time of this very time trading, and you are still complaining about the floating loss, that means the mistake is from you. Because number one is this: we have worked out that even if Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin controls every cryptocurrency at the moment, even if Bitcoin went down to, because the highest you can see, the highest you can see at this very time before we get to bullish, listen to me, is $17,000 downstream. $17,000 downstream. If anything can happen, that Bitcoin will go down and to the worst again, the highest, the support of Bitcoin will be on $17,000. So have it in mind that if the market can go down again, it can go down to $20,000 to $17,000. That will be the highest last support of the markets for the various time. But if by the grace of God, the way the OA are working, the digital banking, which is the central bank of the cryptocurrency, the way they are working, that they will not allow the coin to go down to that 17. If you go down to 17, that means to be a very bloodly. The news, the tactic, the strategy matters a lot. Bible says, my people are perished because of what? Lack of knowledge. And when we lack the knowledge, we can't go far in this history. We are talking about money. Anything that the money has to involve. Can you see the security, the soldiers, police that the government used to guide money? That to tell you how difficult, how powerful money is. We are privileged to have a crypto, be the people's money, Satoshi returning money back to people. It makes it easy. We look at it, the thing is easy. If you are to be in a proof of work mining, you understand that to create a single coin is not easy. You know your capacity or your level or your capital before you can be to create a single coin. But the proof of work mining, which is a device, computer have made mining coin become easy, that all of us now can have it as many as you are. You understand me? So if that is the case, we need to be careful and respect what we have. Don't abuse the cryptocurrency, please. Okay? Before you invest any money in any crypto platform, study about it. Don't just follow the spectators. Because following the spectators that yes, this thing is paying is very, very wrong mentality. Yes, so it's paying. You've been seeing noise everywhere. People trooping, anything that still has people, hundreds or millions of people are trooping into it under some second. Be careful, watch it very well. That thing will not last. Those difficulties that
be careful about it. Can somebody hear me? Please, can somebody hear me? Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, that's good. Thank you. Mr. Gabriel, you are welcome. Thank you so much. So, you understand me? Because we need to get this proper education. We need to really know that you are not just here ordinarily or for play. Because we are making money on daily basis, all these scams have come to scam us. We think that making money in the crypto is so easy as we are seeing it. No, you need your knowledge. And that is knowledge. The knowledge is what we are trying to do, to impart today. So let all of us get involved and see exactly why we are here. And now, first of all, for not to waste much of more time, we need to move straight to today's program, this morning program, which is a live trading. We are entering live trading live and direct to make sure that we get value in whatever we are doing. So first of all, we're going to look at the setting. The setting is very, very important because the setting of the margin call drop, if we cannot be able to work out on the setting of margin call drop, that means we have a problem. Like I earlier said, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be patient for the market. Now, first of all, let us look at the setting. I will use one particular to do the setting. If you are not be adding a new policy, what we are using now is a personal policy. The personal policy based on how the Royal Q community, the developer program it now. Before, we are using the company policy, which is their own setting. They discover that their own setting sometimes it doesn't tally with each of the geographical weather or geographical time. Remember, 8 a.m. in Uganda time is 10 a.m. in Nigeria time. And the time frame on the 20th is not the same thing. I hope you understand it now. But 9 a.m. in Nigeria time is now 11 a.m. in Kenya and Uganda. And I believe it's either 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. in South Africa. And if 9 a.m. Nigeria time is like, I think 2 a.m. Am I correct? That's 3 hours in Dubai. Yes. Can you see the time frame? So if market started bullish, when somebody will wake up in Dubai, we are still sleeping. That time I will be sleeping, and somebody, for example, like Annalyn, who is now in a Dubai, the time he used to start trading, it's not the time I'm sometimes be sleeping. Before I wake up, you have already placed a trade. So now they have to set this robot to be on each person geographical area time frame. So now anytime you wake up, you look at the time, you set according to your own time with your own personal policy. And that is where our people are still getting it wrong. So this morning, I want us to look at it and correct some of the time you have. Change your setting, and if you are floating loss, for you to join the trade at the moment, make yourself a little available cash now in your USDT to back up the new project and join the project until when the market revises back on those floating loss. You get all the money back. No single one that will lose, please. That would be my advice, because none of us have that kind of capacity money to go back and do replenishment for the floating loss we have. Put it on one shot. Change the policy. Set the policy, which is the new setting, and leave it on one shot. Raise the capital to join at this moment, trading, please, so that you will not be left out of this trade. Because if you are still waiting not to join the Zoom call, by the time we get to the bullish time, when we have a proper cycle trading on our own policy, you'll be left out. You'll be confused because you are not following us. And that has been the mistake of our people. Now we have over how many billions in Africa, in the world, in Royal Q? How many of us here this morning in the Zoom call, in the call? How many of us in the call? We are just only 40. You can imagine, only 140 in the call. And these are the many people are the people who want to make money and you don't want to learn. When you fail to learn, you are about to lose. When you fail to join the call, this is a class. It's not just a call, it's a class. It's a class. Your certificate as a master, professor, PhD, that one ended there. when you come to financial sector in the digital, in the cryptocurrency, here, you have to start as KG1 and graduate to KG2 and KG3 before you enter primary school for crypto trading. That is gospel truth. So you need to humble yourself. Don't mind the thing you have, the degree you have. A degree cannot make you money. That's why you see a professor, after being a professor, at the end of the professorship, he'll be broke. Tell me how many professors that own a university. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me how many professors that teach us in university that own university today. Ask me. Tell me. That should be a number one for me and you. A crypto trading is quite different. A foreign trading is quite different. Each of them, commodity and all that, they are different. And now we are switching into crypto trading live and direct. Now we move forward. We are on a setting. Now let me use one of the settings. Let me use one of the settings at this moment to set out to the grassroots. And how can we do that? Now let me use this song as an example. Now once you click a song, listen, if you are not being in a trading setting, you go to your trading setting, you click on your trading setting. You scroll down, you see where the royal tree says, choose a strategy setting. You choose your own strategy setting. You can see it here. You choose your own strategy setting. Because we need to do that. We need to choose our own strategy. That is what we are seeing here. Now, what do? You click on it. Now it will take you to this place. If you are not added your own, it will show you add. And you click on add. When you click on add, it will bring you to this place. Now, this week we are going to have some bullish time this week. We're going to have some bullish time this week. It started yesterday. It started yesterday. Yesterday was the beginning of the week. And I said it last week that we are going to enter bullish this week. It's a short period bullish. A short period bullish this week. Okay? And if that's what they try to do in the crypto space, if they got it right, Bitcoin may move to $100,000. If they got what they're trying to do, if they got it right this week, Bitcoin may move to $100,000. So we're expecting some bullish time at this period. But that does not make you to jump in with all you have so that you will not get lost. Bear it in mind. Now, I want to set a setting of 10% take profit at the moment. Now, how do you do it? You can look at this place. You will see what you call, you can see a sign here, a plus sign. You can see a plus sign up. And what do? You click on a plus sign. It will take you to this place. Can you see radical? You can see radical. You can see steady. You can see all these options. You see all these options. You see all the options. You see all the options. Now, what do? You click on the steady. When you click on the steady, you can see the three options: conservative, steady, and radical. We are trading day to day. That is radical. Just you go to market, you buy crayfish, you sell. You go to market, you buy onions, you sell. You go to market, you buy watermelon, you sell. Just like that. That is what we call day to day radical trading. You click on radical trading. We ask you to confirm. You confirm. What is it? You have an option, remark, and what is our remark? My new strategy setting. That's a remark. Now, remember, don't fail to use this 20% of your capital. Except when we give a proof order
that you can put $100, you can put $20, you can put $1,000, you can put $5,000 on this particular trade without fear, because we show you the signal that when the market is hit to this place, even if you want to put $100,000, put it and get your 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10% immediately and go out of the market. But if not so, always use your what? 20%. Now I'm going to use your 20% in this market. Now that is $20. If you're having $200, please use your 20 what? 200. Use your $20. If you're having $500, please use $50. If you're having $300, use $30. If you're having $100, put just only on the $10. If you have $50, put $10. That is it. And wait. Are you getting me? And now, what is the matching configurations? Get it right. If you miss it, if you miss this configuration, you are your own. I'm just telling you the truth. Because we have been using this for over 3 weeks now, getting to 1 month now. And he have, showing us, the success and mercy. We are using 4 margin call. And now, you need to have so many settings: 2%, 2.5, 3%, 4%, 5%, and as case may be. Right now, I want to have 10% take profit setting as we are moving on this week. But sometimes when we rate the market it depends. Market movement determines the profit. The market movement depending what? The profit. So that you not go and give yourself 5%, and then when the signal was given, signal would be 2%, and you go and hire the profit and to get stuck somewhere. And the whole position take profit callback is what? 0.5%. And now our buying callback is 0.5. Now we move to our magic configurations. What is our magic configuration? Our magic configurations is what? First call. If market drop to first call, we are telling the robot 3.5%. We say, Royal Q boat, please buy 1 time for me. That means my first, I have $200 or $240. Now my first call is $20. My first call is what? $20. And now if market drop to 3.5%, I'm saying buy under $20 for me. That is, now we have $40 from here. And if market drop again to 7.5%, we are telling the robot buy 2 times. That means if market drop to another third call, which is 3.5%, we tell the robot, please buy 4 times for me. And if market drop to the last percentage, last call, which is fourth call, says 7.5%, we say the robot, please buy 6 times for me. This setting is what we call mitigating strategy. Mitigating strategy means dollar average call moves, taking the advantage when the market drops and make more profit for yourself. And for example, how this works, look, remember the first buy is 20, and market drop to 3.5%, you tell about buy 20 for me, and the market drop to 7.5%, we're telling about buy 40 here. Do you see why you need to follow the market strategy? And this produce will give us 11 magic call drop. 11 what? Magic call drop. This 11 magic call drop, it will give us, at the current price of Bitcoin, if Bitcoin drop to 25 what? Drop to $25,000. $25,000, that means we're having a 10% call drop. We're having a 10% call drop. And that is displaced. And if market have to drop to, if Bitcoin have to drop to $20,000, that means it will this, which another 10%, and we have what? We have 2%. We have 2% call drop remaining. That means if Bitcoin dropped to $17,000, that means this many two call will be liquidated. That means even if Bitcoin dropped down to $17,000, this setting can still size it up. Will not get out of out of trade. That means you can only have 22 floating loss, 22 call drop floating loss. That is what we are going to have if Bitcoin went down to $17,000. That is, do you see how this market size, how the setting size market now? And you will still have balance in your USDT to size the market. It's only when you want to gamble yourself, that is when you're having some problems. I believe we all get it right. This thing is very, very important. Very, very, very important. Because this is where all the mistakes are coming. This is where we are getting so many things wrong. That's why I want to also emphasize on it. Trading is very, very important, but the setting is more important than every other things we are doing. If you miss this, you have missed all. And if you miss this, to answer the question is a problem. That's why I'm taking time to make sure that all of us get this thing right. We ask the good Lord to help us and help us with this setting. And since ever we started, leaders, you are out here, you can testify. So now you can confirm. When you confirm, what is next? This place is optional. This place, you can put your face by here, and what is our margin call drop is 5.6, 5.5%. So that when it market trigger, and for you not to wait for longer, you can just 5.5% if you want to. It is optional. So that when market drop as little as 0.5%, you can trigger another profit and another second buy again. If you really want to, but we are, always checkmate and look at the first trigger price and look at the signal. Now, what is needed to do? You save. You can save. You see, we have set the setting. Now, $20 for margin call and 10% take profits. Here we have how many take profits? We have many of them. Look at my chart. We have 4% take profit. We have 10 take profit. We also have another one. We have 2% take profit. We have another 2%. And here, what is called of this faced by 10%. In case we want to take only $1, and we also have 5%. 5% take profit. You can see it here. 5% take profit. And the last one, we have 3% take profit, and we have 2.5 take profit. You need to have all this setting. So at the moment you get a signal, you don't need to drag it yourself. Just come here and click on that particular one, and you start trading without wasting your time. Now, what we do, we now move forward. Where are we going now? We have seen the setting so that you not get confused. And ladies and gentlemen, when we move to this particular setting, what are we trying to do? Remember here, that's what we call this place. You can see this cycle. You see the cycle, you click on the cycle to enter one shot. When you click on the cycle, now when you now save, it will take you to what? To one shot. You understand? Can you see? You have taken us to one shot. You can see the one shot here. That means we are using one shot. Now let us go to our social media to get exactly the coin that we are going to trade this morning. I hope we are not getting tired, please. I hope we are not getting tired. Can somebody respond to me? Can you see my screen?
Continue, sir.
All right. Okay, now we need to look at, first of all, let us look at the crypto boo-boo. These are social artificial intelligence that we get the news or see the movement on the market. When we look at the crypto boo-boo, what we have here are the crypto boo-boo. Whether the market is profitable, okay, or the market is doing well. You can see every single market is doing well, doing very, very well, very, very well. So what we do, we now move to Lunar Crush. Lunar Crush, how can we get the signal of Lunar Crush? Just log into your Lunar Crush. Simply go to recovering, discovering. We take us to top 10 coin. Top 10 coin, we have a Lunar Crush, Terra Luna. Terra Luna is in a few hours, in less than 1 hour time, it will be launched officially in Binance. And what is the percentage of it today? You have made over 60%. You have made over 60%. That is Terra Luna. Okay, now, but we don't have it in Royal Q. Am I correct? We don't have it in Royal Q. So what do we do? So sorry, my phone is hanging. Okay. What we have in Royal Q, we have GMT, we have RSR, we have Apple. And that is how many? 1, 2, and 3. Now, GMT, what is the price of your GMT? 25%. That we've already done already. Okay, now, before then, we have to look into Royal Q. First of all, how can you get the signal in Royal Q? Let us go back. Make sure, go to your quantitative. When you click on quantitative, you will see all the coin Royal Q are trading. And always use this changing percentage. We have a price percentage. We have a profit percentage. But for you to look at a profitable coin to trade, you always go to change percentage. When you click on change percentage, we can see that RS have done only over 40 what percent. We have LIT 20. You can see all of them. Yesterday, Akura hit almost 90.something%, and now it's coming down. You can see all of them. You can see each of them, the percentage. And now this morning, how, because some of us, these signals always came in the midnight. Okay, in the midnight when we are sleeping, snoring, that is where all the signals are. Some of the signals are bullish, and by early hour in the morning. Now we look at the last thing we have, TRX. Now, how can we get a proper coin to trade this morning? Let us check at the Nomics news, because Nomics news always show us exactly the proper things we ought to do, and we cannot miss that. Just wait and give me just a few minutes, because we are doing what we call good diligence. I'm showing you how to get the signal so that you not get lost and will not be moved by the current market. we must read the market properly before we can place a trade, so that we'll get our take profits immediately and we move forward. Okay. Now let's look at the market. Let us look at the news from the normies and get a proper coin to trade at this moment. I believe we'll not have more coin to trade. I 2 or 3 this morning to trade, so that we smile this morning again and wait for evening time. So just will just be patient with me. All right, we are getting there. So let us check the news. Just wait, my phone is hanging. Please be patient. My phone is hanging. Okay. Just wait, please. Just wait, please. Oh my God. Just be patient, please. Okay. All right. Yeah, we get it right. All right. We are there. Okay. Now the Ethereum is up to 1.5% profit, while Bitcoin putting call ratio at 0.9% trading fear, and a further drop into investment.com. So now we are going to look at the moment. Ethereum crash, okay, Galas, BSC, Shiba. Now we are going to look at this particular coin, CIP. Okay. Let us look at the CIP. We look at CIP. We look at Shiba. We look at Galas. Okay. We are going to look at the CIP. We are going to look at the Shiba. We are going to look at Galas. First of all, we move down to the Binance to read the market, the signals in the Binance, to know if CIP can be favorable for us to trade at the moment of time. Are you getting me? Because in the uptrend, so many people are still sleeping during the uptrend time. So meanwhile, at this moment, let us look at the market. Okay, Bitcoin is $30,000. That's a 1. You have already made 1.something%. We move down to the market, USDT. That's our figure. We go down to search the coin we are trading at the moment and see how profitable each of these coins can give us. Okay, CICP. Okay, now ICP you have already on 6. Okay, now let us look at the trading data. Let us look at the trading data of the market. Oh, sorry, please. My phone is hanging somehow. All right. We look at the trading data, please. What is at the moment? The buyers are And the largest order of the buy is 3.6, which almost just about 7 weeks ago, and we have a 6.6 profit. Middle class, the buyer order is 1.6, while the seller order is 1.4, and we're also on profit. But in the middle order, we have a 1.2, while the seller is 1.5, and we have a 218, and that means in total we are having a total of 3.38 sales at the moment, and we have a total lost. So we are seeing the buyers, the current buyers are very, very few. So if you can look at the 15-minute candle of this, it shows us that this market is selling right now. Okay, the market is selling at all-time high. All-time high is already 7.8, and look at 7.6. That means in 15 minutes, this market has started selling at the moment. You can see there's still a lot of dragging between the seller and buyer. And in one day, we are looking at the market. It may do well, but the market will go down a bit again before it can pick up. Okay? It can go down again before it can pick up. That is the news. Now, we cannot trade this at the moment because it's not on our side. So let us look at the Shiba. If the Shiba will be favorable for all to trade at this moment, this morning, ICP is not favorable for all to trade. Now Shiba USDT, percent. Okay, what is our trading data at the moment? Okay, we are having 8.8, and the market is, the signal is showing us in 24 hours. We are expecting that the Chiba may go up again. Look at the current, the all-time high. All-time high is 0.02411, while the all-time low is 0.0107. So if we are to trade it at the moment, what can we get out of the Chiba? 15 minutes, the market is going down. You can see the 1 hour the market is going down. So you're almost meeting the all-time high. So let us look at the, okay? Now we have to look at TRX. Let us look at TRX. If you can be the one of the first coin you can trade. TRX USDT. Okay, we are having an all-time high, 8.3. And the trade signal will be okay. The first coin we are going to trade this morning is what? TRX. TRX is the first coin we are going to trade this morning. Okay, and What will be our take profit on TRX? What will be our take profit? Please follow me up. Our take profit will be just only 1.5. Just only 1.5. Am I correct? Just only 1.5. So help me and drop the at the group. We're having just only 1.5 at take profit. If you're in the group, please just drop it to the group. TRX is the 4 coin we are going to trade this morning. Please, can somebody just help to drop it? Okay. The TROS is the 4th coin we are going to trade this morning, and we are just taking only only 1.5% net profit. TRX, just 1.5%. And what is the current price? 0.083. 0.0831. That's the 4th coin for this morning. Please share to our group. Share to our group, please. Let us all of us get the value. Share to all our group. Share to all the group. Share to all the group leaders and leaders. Share to all our group. If you are in this call, please share to all our group. Let them get the value. Share to all our group. Share to all our group. Share to all our group. All right. So we are going to look at the second coin to trade this moment. Let us look at XRP. 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 What is the all-time high of XRP? We are having 3.4, and the current price Please, can you hear me? Can somebody hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, okay. All right. So let us look at the XRP. We are having the largest order is 24.40, and the buyers are 28.22 million. So we are having a total market capitalization of 18.77 million, and the middle class and the smaller order, we are all in profit. But let or not, because it's very important. Okay, the market is still on the little bullish. On 1 hour is selling, and the market is bouncing back.
Okay. We are also taking, we are taking SRP. We are taking SRP, but before then, let me check at SON. Let us check at the SON. If you already started trading the TRC, you can see we are on profit already. We are on profit already. So, okay, SON, that means, okay, all-time high is 0.00949, and we are having all-time low of 0.89. And what is our market trade? Okay, okay, yes. In the next 24 hours, is the next coin we have to trade is what? XRP. Let us go to XRP, the more preferable to us. XRP. And what will be our take profit? Just only 2%. Just only 2%. And what is the current price? The current price of XRP XRP. What is the current price? We have to buy the current price of 0.3995. 0 what? 0.3995. That is the second coin. So let us share the group. Share with them. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, I love that. I love that. Let us share a moment. Just a moment. So people get a better value. Please share immediately. Let us share to the group, to our trading group. Everybody try and join the trading group so that you get the signal. Okay, you get the signal and do the justice for yourself and your team and your people. We are here to push my everybody, and we are here to change the narrative of the RoyalQ. If you are not making money, you are making sense. That is gospel truth. And we are now ready and committed to make sure we are making money for all to make sense in RoyalQ. Okay, so I share the link, share the signal. Let everybody get value. Please, I beg you, so that all of us will smile at some time. So now we move down to the second today. Sorry, let me also join at the moment to tell you. So I was left alone. All right, me, I don't join that trade too. Now we move forward to the next coin to trade at the moment. Let us look at the professional too. because we have so many coins there in professional. Now we need to look at Apple. Let us look at Apple. If it's ready for us to trade or not. We have SRP, which I already checked at the end. And Matis is also coming. Okay. Now we look at Apple. Let us look at Apple. Can we get value in Apple? Because Apple APA. Okay. No, we can. Okay. We can't trade Apple at the moment again. We cannot trade Apple at the moment because if you look at our 15 minutes candle, it have moved very, very high, almost to the all-time high. You have moved almost to the all-time high. That is Apple. So we are looking at if it can break, this resistance, that means it will enter $8. The way we are seeing market now, if it can break to this resistance, that means we are expecting that in the next 1 hour, you can see the market. You can see the market that in the next 1 hour, this market may break this resistance. It may break this. If you break this resistance, that means we are expecting that Apple will hit $8. You understand? That means the Apple will hit $8. But the order, the largest order. The larger order is already now on the negative of 180 millions already. So the total market capitalization have already hit 546 million. So in the next move now, the Apple will start doing what? It will start reversing back. You can see the market started coming down. There's no signal, so the market will be going down in a few moments again. So that means it's not favorable for all to trade the Apple. But even if you look at the GMT, if GMT have any possibility of doing more greater GMT, if you have a possibility of making more greater things like what we are seeing, we look at the trade data of GMT. Wow. Okay. There's a possibility of GMT going high again because the market is still forming on a profitable. Because can you see my screen? Please, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you can see your screen.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Now, we are having, why must we trade this coin? Look at markets. Listen, I will show you something. Look at all-time high, 1.28. look at the current price of the market. Please let me change this into a smaller, tiny distance. Which into blue. All right. Now you can see the all-time high. Look at the all-time low. Look at the current price. We have already hit 25%. And if you watch the traders data, we are having 65.59. We are on plus 6.20 million. The middle class, middle order, 120. We are having 160, plus 3. Smallest order, 117. That is the smallest order is me and you. Me and you are the smallest order. We place a little order. We buy small, like a rat where they chop the small melon. Look at the sellers. We are similar than them, and the plus total market capitalizations, and what can we get on this market as we are entering at this moment. Okay, and again, look at the signal. We are still having a pure signal that we can still make something good out of the markets. Okay, it's just showing us it's something that means the buyer are seeing more in the market, they see more have power in the market. So what we are going to do, we are not going to take, we can only take 2.5% or 3%. You understand me? We can only take 2.5% or 3%. But my question is, how many percent do you want us to take in this particular coin? It becomes a general, because all of us, we are in the market. Okay? We are all in the market. Remember, use a mitigating strategy in this particular trade. Use mitigating what? Strategy. Because at this moment, we are buying at uppers. And if you are to buy or trade at the uppers, that means we need to take, we need to buy at and take profit and a little distance. So what we need to do, we are not going to take more than 1.5%. We are not going to take more than 1.5%. You understand? That is what we need to do. We are not going to take more than 1.5%, or yes. So we take only 1.5% for this trade. But we need to watch the market effects so that we will not jump into a sea. At the end of the day, we crash. Because if you watch the 15 minutes candle, showing us that the market is starting what? Selling. The market has started selling. You understand me now? And in 1 hour, can we get a good signal that the market is going to show us a new trade? So we need to be patient, The market is coming down back again in 15 minutes. So we'll take the last trade for this moment. The last trade we are taking for this moment, we are going to take what will be our last trade at this moment. What will be our last trade, gentlemen? Because we need to take the last trade so that we close the market, and we wait in the evening again, or as a time may permit us. Okay, let us look at the donor crush. Let's look at donor crush, ladies and gentlemen, before we can take the last trade, so that you will not go and enter on a deep floating loss. Okay, GNT have gone down to 3. Waiver, Apple will go down. Okay, we are looking at the Chiba. Okay, we are going to look at the last trade at the Chiba. Chiba as the last trade for today. Then we can now close this morning. But we first of all search for it. Chiba. In one day. Okay. All right, all right. I think this will be the last coin for the day. That is the Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu will be last coin we are going to trade. And what will be our take profit? What will be our take profit in Shiba Inu? Our take profit in Shiba Inu will be just only 1.5%. That's what we are going to take. That Shiba Inu. We go back to the trade. Remember, 1.5%. Okay, in professional, that's what we get. Okay, so our take profit will be 1.5%. Do I have any 1.5% here? Okay, I will set that immediately on my own because I don't have that. What my new strategy setting, first buy, 24 margin call, 1.5% take profits, 1% call back, 0.1 margin configurations. Okay, one time, 7.5, 2 times, and 3.5, 4 times, and 5.5, 6 times. Confirm, one shot, save. All right, we go. We save. We are taking. Exactly. Okay. Now that is the last coin we are going to trade this morning. That is Shiba. We move down to our platform. So that's Shiba Inu. That's Shiba. Am I correct? That's 1.5. So we let us take this as it is 0.0001 0.00119 0019. That is the last coin for today, ladies and gentlemen. So let us share. and let the people also get the value. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody for your comment this morning. I think we, by the grace of God, tomorrow morning will be in the middle night of the call, so that we can get so many better value in the morning before the time we will hear live for trading to analyze the profit of the trading. So I want to appreciate everybody. Please, you can share at the moment, please. Just share. Let our people get the value. So thank you, everybody. We will not waste any of your time. Thank all the leaders for coming in this call. While we go back to our platform, so that you can raise your hand and ask your question at the moment. Let me first of all celebrate all the leaders who are here present. I want to thank OBM for being here with us. And I want to thank Crypto Billionaire, and 880. So before them, let me take your question one after the other. Crypto Billion, can you ask your question? Can you unmute yourself? Okay. Let me mute everybody. All right, I've muted everybody. You can ask your question, Crypto Billion. Crypto Billion, you can ask your question. Hello, Crypto Billion, I see you raise up your hand. You can ask your question. Okay. Okay. Shala, you can ask your question. Shala, you can ask your question.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. How do you determine the profit, the take-on profit? Like you said, the last one, 1.5 for Shiba Inu. How do we determine that? I just heard you saying it's this much. I couldn't tell from the workings how you were determining the take-on profit.
Okay, how we are determining take profit is this. One, because we are doing a little mathematics. The trading is all about mathematics. First of all, you look at all-time high, you look at the current price. Okay? When you minus the current price from all-time high, you got the take profit. You understand me now? For example, if you are to join us in the middle night we are joining the trade immediately, look at the all-time low. When you minus all-time low, because it's just like if you look at this pin bar, you will see the current market. When this market was coming down to this place, you made it at here, and you met also the all-time high when it will be predicted. Now, what you need to do is to reduce the current price from the current price, which is your entry price. Your current price is the entry price. When you reduce the entry price from the all-time high, you get the percentage.
Okay.
Is that understood?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. The crypto merits. Crypto billionaire, can you ask a question? Crypto billionaire, can you ask a question? Okay. Who is the second person? 800. 8002. You can ask your question. You mute yourself. Sorry. Okay, Madam Emeka, can you ask your question? Emeka Ugwoji, can you ask your question, madam?
Yeah, good morning, leader. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay. My question is just like as I asked yesterday, I told you that I just came back and I'm all new. So all the trading stuff now, actually, I'm not getting anything right now. I'm not getting any value because I don't understand where to start right now. Just like I told you yesterday that I started a trade with Jumbo, and the trade is still running since on the 7th of this month, and there is no profit yet. So, and as I said, I want to join the trading section in the morning like this. So, how can it be done? Because it's the boat that is trading right now for me. Can I come out from the boat to join the morning trading and then learn how it's been done?
Okay, what will happen at after this question and answer section, then I would like you to share your screen. Let me see your screen. Okay. Let me see your screen so that I will see what is the problem so that I will attend to that.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Eric, over to you. Eric,
All right.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for the presentation. Please, my first question is, so right now that we've entered the market, how will you know when it is time that you stop trade or the robot will stop it for you?
Yes, robot will stop the trade for you. For example, let me show you something. That make this robot become significant. Right now, okay, look at the Shiba. Shiba is now already on profit. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Look at this. Look at here. This is called margin trigger price. Do you see it?
Yes, sir.
We bought at this price. We sold it at this price. This is take profit trigger price. This is take profit. Once it's 0.0012112, it will take profit. This is the current price. Have you seen now?
Yes, sir.
Do you see now?
Yes, please.
That's it. So it will take profit myself.
Okay.
Is that
sir,
correct?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Please, my last question.
Go ahead.
Okay. Please, can you kindly share the Telegram groups link so that maybe we can join some of them?
Okay. The trading group. Okay. The WhatsApp trading group. Okay. Yes. Let me search for it. I dropped so many coins and my data was not. Okay, just hold on. I'm dropping it.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I'm dropping that down in the chat box. So yeah, if you're already in any of our these things, just that is the chat box. where you can join the lesson.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm grateful.
All right. All right, you are welcome. Okay, the word queen, go ahead. Ask the question. Good morning. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good morning. Please, I have two questions. The first one, I need to know where exactly to look at under Binance when you went to trade data.
Where?
Follow.
You say
when
what?
You go to, when you're checking Binance and you go to the trading data to check the volume of buyers and sellers. The trading data.
I can't hear you. Okay. You said? I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. When you put Binance to check to look at the profit in a coin and you go to the trading data, I noticed that because I was trying to follow and I noticed mine was checking. So and now you always have 4 hours on one place before you check the data.
Wow. Madam Ese, can you help me and repeat the question because I can't hear her clear. But Ese, can you help me? Because as her network is cracking. But Ese, are you there?
I cannot hear her myself.
So,
my leader, I cannot hear her well.
Word Queen, can you repeat it again so that we can hear you clear?
Hey, is it better now?
Yes.
Better now. Yes, it's better.
Okay. Thank you very much. What I'm saying is when you're trying to verify before picking a trade and you go to Binance, you scroll down to trading data and then you check the buyers and sellers to see the volume. What I'm saying then is that is it 2 hour, 4 hour or 1 day? Because I noticed there was a slight difference when you were checking with what I was seeing.
You know, we are looking at the 1 day.
Okay, 1 day.
We are looking at 1 day. Okay, we are looking at 1 day. Whatever you give us a 1 day, that will give us a power to enter the trade.
Oh, okay. Sir.
Even if the market go down, the market will come up again in the next 24 hours.
Okay, sir. Okay. Then my second question, this morning I took a big risk. I tried some trades on my own. I did GMT and ADA, and they both closed on profit, maybe in maybe an hour or two. But I noticed that like I took 1.5 profit margin, but what it came was like 1.17. So I was wondering, does it have anything to do with my setting?
You took a trade as 1.5.
Yes, please.
And it delivered 1.7.
Yes, 1.17.
What is your buyer?
What is
your first buy amount?
15 USDT.
It take profit on your first buy amount.
Yes.
That is what it is.
Okay. So it didn't go to the first call.
You didn't go to the first call.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
So if it take fourth call, if it take the first buyer and second and first call, then it will drop you a profit at the 2. You understand it now? All right. Okay. The next on the call, Nawanga Immaculata. Immaculata, ask a question. Immaculata, can you ask your question? You mute yourself and ask your question. Immaculata, please, can you mute yourself and ask your question? Okay. Apostle Solana. You mute yourself, Apostle.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my leader. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You are welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the section. Please, sir. My question is this: when you are showing us the lunar crush and the crypto bubble, so there are some expertise view that you carry on the real bubble. I mean, crypto bubble and the lunar crush. So that lunar crush, I really want you to teach us very well how to study that lunar crush and how to interpret it for a proper signal. That's my very first question, sir. That lunar crush. So I want you to explain it to us properly. So how we can interpret some things there, then to couple it with the crypto bubble so that we can make use of the signal of it. So that's my first question, my leader. So after that, we go to the second question, sir.
Okay, what will happen is I will create time so that I will take a different day to explain that. Maybe I believe that either tomorrow or next tomorrow. Let me see on Wednesday.
All right, sir.
On Wednesday, I will take a date Wednesday to do that so that you.
All right, sir. All right, sir. All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Let me move to my second question, sir. Yes, sir. My second question is this: in Binance, when you just pick a coin and you go to Binance to check it, so you look at the all-time high, then the present, the current price. So and though you've explained to us how to work out our profits, that is, we minus our current price from the all-time high, so that will give us the percentage of the profits we go for. But my question is this: even in Binance, when we pick a coin and we check the all-time high and so you are checking trade data. That trade data, how you are calculating those trade data to see if that coin is good for trading for that day or not. I still want to shed more light on that for us, sir, so that we can actually, get along with you, sir. That's my question, my leader.
Okay, on the trade data means the movement of the buyers and sellers.
Yeah.
If the sellers are more than, if the sellers are more than buyers, that means that particular coin is not good for you to buy. Because remember, me and you were buyers.
Very cool, sir. God bless you. God bless you. I got you right.
So, because sometimes some of us, if we put a trade when the sellers are selling, that market will keep on going. That's why we enter floating loss. Because some people come into trade when the sellers are selling.
When the sellers are selling.
When the sellers are selling. So you have, if you are buying that particular time, you have to wait for the buyers to come back to the market. So when they started buying, what you bought, it will now go into profits.
It will not go to profit.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. So, if the number of buyer, if the number of buyer is greater than the number of seller, then that coin is good for us to buy.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
So by the time when the time to sell, when other people are also selling, you will also join them to sell.
Yeah. That's good. That's good, sir. That's good. God bless you, sir. God bless you.
So you're welcome.
Yes, sir. Bye.
You're welcome. All right. So over to you. 8802. Raise up. You can mute yourself. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you for what you have been doing. My question is, it's not. I don't know. Can you help us with a link for signals so that we'll be seeing the signals while we follow up what you're doing?
I've dropped the signals on the go to the chat box. You will see it. I've dropped it now again. Go to the chat box. You will see the link for the signal group. Just go to the chat box. You will see it there. Go to chatbot now.
Okay, sir. Because
Yes.
I'm in that group. I'm already in that group. But the first coins you called, they didn't post it on the signal group. So I was thinking other active like that, something.
Okay, well, I wanted to drop it, but I dropped it already. But like, I don't know what happened to my network. My network didn't drop because I didn't use my link. I didn't use my link. So because I didn't use my link, so I'm just using my personal this thing. So as I do my personal link to join this Julian's link. So it's like he's hanging, he's holding my distance. No, my network not to drop. Okay. But maybe tomorrow we'll try to we share the other link. If this will be this, or I will join with that link particularly if you can as accept at the moment. Okay.
All right.
All right. No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, who the next person? Immaculata, go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yes, my question is there any way of the coins to get out of the dip, or you just keep on being patient until the market stabilizes?
Yes, we have many ways the coin can get out of dip. Number one is this: if you are in a floating loss already, if you have capital, we can do what we call replenishment so that you can quickly get out of the dip. But if you don't have the capital, we encourage you to put everything on one shot. Then if you can raise some money and join us on this new trade so that you too can also make a profit and wait when the market will reverse back. You understand it now?
Okay, I'm getting you.
Yeah. So
okay.
That is all right. No problem.
Thanks, thanks a lot.
It's all right. Okay. The next person, Spirit Water. Spirit Water, go ahead. Spirit Water, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I just want to find out during bullish, like you described the various percent. How can we actually know that when we buy in, the market will go upward? I mean, when we enter, it's going to go upward because it's quite unpredictable sometimes. And we might enter and then it begins to drop and all that. So I just wanted to know how can we can actually determine that. And I have the second question.
Okay, I know we have a Binance. You can see all the trade signals that I showed to you, the indicators. You see you see all the indicators I shows. When you look at all the indicators, the indicator will show you the movement of the markets. Okay, now the all-time high, all-time low, and you also the trading data. The trading data will help you more strong that as you enter the market, you don't need to have any fear. Look at the all-time high, look at the all-time high, look at the all-time low, look at the current price. What do you see at all-time high? The market have already done 11%. Do you still have a privilege of trading this coin in the next 24 hours? Is the question. Are you with me? Do you still have a privilege of trading these coins? Yes, because the market have not hit the all-time high. The all-time high is 0.248, and current price is 0.1194. And what is the probability? Look at the signal. Look at this trend, this purple. It's telling you that the market is still coming up. Okay. Now look at this blue. The blue at up here. It's saying that this market may break the sky and coming to meet this market. Look at the price. Look at all the price they are showing you. Look at what we are seeing. Look at this. The market may call down to this 0.1 or 0.0034. The market may come down at 0. Or it will come down at 0.08. Okay, this is the current price. And this market will say that this market can hit 1.382. That's 0.001.382. Are you getting me? And if the market, as the bullish is coming, the market must go up to this 0.0019. Now look at the trading signal. The trading data will show you, are we on the right side or not? Look at you can see the current larger order is 1.8. Market buyer 1.6, middle class 5.3, and buyer 4.6. Look at the profit as 691 million, 3.7 million. Smallest order we are having 3.3, and seller 3.1. And what is total capitalizations? We are seeing on smaller order 262.8, and what is total market capitalizations? Is it on negative or on the plus? The market is on the plus. Then we go down to signal. Do you see the signal? The signal is showing what? On profits, on higher profits, which we have a little small seller at this particular point. That means not good for entry trade. You need to hold on to see without any reverse or any news. News can turn this thing upside down. A single news can turn this upside down. You find out that as market is going up, it reverts immediately. You fear, you're wondering. Okay, but we have not got any social media at that. I got it mean. So now, when you move down to Luna Crush, you move down to Luna Crush. If you look at Luna Crush, first of all, look at the current the top 10 coin. Look at the 10 of them. Trader class, Bali, GMT, C3. We have a RSR4. We have a Max, which is 5. We have Weaver. We have eCode. We have Apple 8. We have Reynolds 9. We have Shiba. This is that we have Shiba. This shows that the Shiba can still go up again. So they are giving us a top 10 coin for today. Top 10 coin for the day. The top 10 coin are the coin that we have in an all-time ranking. And these are the 10 coins that can be doing well in the next day. Right now, we have a look at the coin of the day. We can see look as the coin of the day. So we are waiting by 1 a.m. on 1:30 a.m. The social prediction and voting will end while the new coin may merge. And the new coin may merge through all this coin. It can be a third class, it can be GMT, it can be RST. Between the 3 coin, 1, 2, 3 can be the top 10 coin of the day on a social value or Apple, or it can be Shiba. And if it is Shiba, that means you still have a privilege to trade it in the next 24 hours. And we still do well. That is predictions of this coin of the day. We call it top global score and all-time ranking. So that is the social news. Then when we go to the nomis we predict to you in 24 hours that coin that will do well in every 24 hours. Okay, and when we get the news on some of the coin to trade, sometimes in the midnight, by 1 a.m. By 1 a.m. midnight, I've already got the news on the coin that is doing well. Just that sometimes offline program is, in fact, is knocking me down. You could have got some signals in the midnight and trade and get profit before you daybreak. So that is why 6:30, 6 p.m. 6 a.m. program is very, very important. By 6 p.m. program, we are having a coin that we are trading and use it to sleep and make money before the daybreak. So it's very, very important that we need to take advantage of that 6 p.m. program. Okay. So that is it. I think, I don't know, I've answered your question. Have I answered your question? Hello? Can you hear me? All right, the last person.
Okay, hello, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
I can hear you.
Yes, sir. I get what you have explained so far, and I'm grateful. But it doesn't mean that after, because I did the one shot for that Shiba, which you give to us now, and I've made profit, and it has sold. I bought. Can I re-enter the market again? Can I just put in for a buy, or I should just you know?
Okay, it has sold immediately.
Yes, sure.
That's what we're talking about.
It doesn't mean that
let me check.
Okay, yes, sir.
Let me check if it's possible.
Okay.
We can trade it immediately again.
Okay,
let me
sir.
check. You know, I'm just trying to see in coming days, we'll be spending more time in the live trading because I want to see how we can be giving 1 hour take profits. Whatever the coin we drop in 1 hour, in 30 minutes, in 2 hours, we are taking profit. So we will check it and look at the signal in every single hour. We see the coin we are trade because if we really want to call ourselves a trader, it's not just trade one and go and sleep, but we need to get time. Just know we need to gather the energy because being here all the time is not easy. You have other things offline, and and we are doing this for several service to make sure that we want to tell the world that Oracle is working. All this we are doing now, we don't have it before. But today, as you're coming here now you have not even taken out to how many? Has it up to 30 minutes or 1 hour?
No, it's not. It's not up to.
And you have taken your profit and the Oracle. Now, can you go out and tell people that Oracle is not working?
Of course not. Come on. I always tell people that it's working perfectly.
And that is it. So it is a knowledge. And when we take this time, I'm telling you, we're all smiling. It's not bringing for somebody you collect a $30 referral bonus and go away. The problem we have in this industry is what? Networkers. I don't know adjective to use and qualify them. They are selfish, self-centered, greed, and wicked. They can't learn. They will bring in all sorts of different things. This one is paying. They will be making a lot of noise, nonsense lots. Go out there in their brain. Empty skull is what they have. Empty skull. Let any of them come and challenge me. You can do. Just give them just one thing they can be able to explain and analyze.
Sir, hello, sir.
Let me look at it. Let us look at it.
All right, sir. Okay.
Let us look at it. I'm just trying to tell you, see, it's not just, I'm trying to explain what is eating out of me. Why? Well, what is happening? Every single better business that come, the way we are floating is, it is boring. Very boring, and oh my God. Okay. Okay. Let me look at the 15 minutes candle and see if we can trade it again. Okay. We are still on profit at the moment. And 1 hour is so down. And the 4 hours. I don't know if that 4 hours at the moment. But make sure we are trading it on the mitigating strategy. Even if market go down, it can pick up the trade again. Okay, we got a steady signal. No, that's Shiba. No, it's not proper time to trade again.
Okay, sir.
Are you getting me?
Yes,
it's not proper
yes.
time to trade again. This part you are still having, except you want to trade it and hold and wait. Okay, because look at what we're having at the moment. The order have reduced. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So look at what where we are.
Okay.
So in the next minute, you will see the candle move boom.
I see. Yeah.
Down.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You see now?
Okay. Yeah, I can see it now.
So if you are to trade it, you are trading it on pending order, hoping that you have money. Even if it go down, you will continue buying a dip, because if you see that up again, it will see that up again in the afternoon. The cheaper will still doing well again today in the afternoon.
Okay.
Okay, it will still do well again in the afternoon. But if you have to buy it now, you need to buy it and wait, because it will go to come down to 1% to 2% floating loss.
Okay. Okay.
I got me. It
Yes,
will go down. If you buy it now, it may go down, but news may come. It will split up again. But if you want to trade it now, you trade it on hold, that you are not worried about it. But it will still do up again. We are still the signal. We are still having a good signal that it will still do well again.
Okay.
But at the moment, if you are buying it now, you need to wait. You don't expect instant profit now. So our profit may come back. It will come in the afternoon, like from 12 down to 1, 2 in the afternoon. I got me. Yes.
Oh,
that is.
All right. Thank you, sir. But I also want to find out: are there any other suitable coin which possibly one can trade now, apart from this Shiba?
Let me check.
Right.
Let me check. Okay, let us check. Let's check. Let's check this lion. If can be favorable for all to trade, because if you watch all the market now, they are all going back down. Waiting for the second reverse.
Yeah.
Yes, waiting for the second reverse of the markets, because some good traders have come to the market and they have gone. Okay. Some good traders have come to the market and they have, taken the profit and they have gone. So, okay, minus 1 million. What should be that? Okay, in 30 minutes. Let me see the result of 30 minutes. In the next 1 hour, Let me see. No, in the next 2 hours. Very big down in the next 4 hours. What can be our possibility in the market in the next 1 day? Well, we need to be patient. Let us wait at the moment because I have not seen some, some good signal now that can give us exactly what we are talking about. Okay, let us wait. All the coins are going down at the moment. Okay. Okay, let me check a general. Okay, let us wait. Let's wait. We can't take any trade now. Let us just wait. If there's any signal that will drop it on each of our group. Okay. So if the good is trade off, we are going to create another WhatsApp group for that. Maybe by next week we create a live trading on Telegram. Okay. By next week we create a Telegram for that. All right. So we need to be patient, ladies and gentlemen, so that we not go deep on the floating logs. All right. Okay. If Infinite, you can raise up your hands. We end at the Clara. Clara will be the last question, please, so that we close. Okay, go ahead, Clara, Infinite. The last question will be Clara. That is where we can get the last question, and we go for today.
Sir.
Okay, go ahead, Clara.
Good morning, sir.
Go ahead, Infinite.
Okay, please, I want to understand from these explanations, does it mean that when the buyers are high, you expect the movement of the trade to be uptrend? And when the okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When the buyers are high, the buyers make the market bullish.
Okay.
You see me? When the buyers are coming, the buyers make the market to be stable because they were buying and hold. There will be a lot of holding. But when the sellers are selling, they make the market looks, rubricated, radical.
Yeah.
You get me? It make the market look so radical that even you cannot even predict the market. It make the market look so rough and interesting. You understand?
How do we get this nomic news? How do we sign up for it?
When you sign up, you go to nomics.com online website, nomic.com, you sign up with your email and password.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right. The final person is Clara. Clara, you can go ahead. Just unmute yourself, and you'll be the last person for today, so that you can go. Clara,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are
My
you?
question goes to, I'm fine. So I want to ask, please, can you help me explain those lines that intertwine with each other on the Binance chart? Like those yellow, purple lines, and I think, what's the other color?
That is it for another day. We cannot do that now. That will take us in the that those lines you see, they're very complicating. So you have to take time about that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
All right.
That we call it a trading line.
All right.
Okay. Call it trading line. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Final but not the least. Final but not the least. Before I can give a room to the leaders to give us closing remark. COPPO. You raise up your hand, your mic is not on. You raise up your hand, and your mic is not on. Speed Water, what is the problem? You are raising up your hand again, and you have already asked question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, what is the issue?
I just wanted to ask you of my second question, which you have not answered for me, which is, I wanted to know, because I'm finding it difficult sometimes when I use a one-shot trading and on reducing, that is to say, how can I determine when I reduce, as in, how can I determine a one-shot to a barest minimum? Because sometimes I put in a trade and I've discovered that I used to have a negative, as in at the end of the trade, would see a very, big negative sign, which means that not all my profits came out, So, and some earlier instructors has told us that when we are putting our multiple ratios, we should make it on a reducing scale, which is so that we can avoid those negatives, So how can I actually determine that so that I stop having losses and, those negative signs signals I have during my take profits?
See, when you put your trade, yeah. when you put your trades, you are using one shot. If you are using one shot, if you are the call, you can see the signal which the setting we are using now.
Okay.
That's a new setting I can explain to, I can give out to somebody at the moment, at this very time. And that is setting that is favoring us. Because if you are trading on cycle, remember, if you are trading on cycle, when that coin take profits, that trade is on that particular coin. That means when that coin go down, your capital will also go down because that's a bearish time.
Okay.
The cycle always drop the profit for you, and it buys that coins again. When that coins go down, also go down, and your profit also joining at the same time with your capital. But in a radical, which is a one shot, if you are taking radical one shot, listen, one shot started from 4 margin call, 3 margin call, 2 margin call, and 1 margin call. Once you enter 5 margin call, it's no longer a one shot, except you use your hand to put on one shot. Then I become a cycle signal. So if you're using one shot from 4 margin call up, that's what we call a whole way house. That means moment the robot take profit, it will return your capital and your profit back to you on USDT. It's not hold the money on the coin.
Okay.
Everything means. So if you are taking one shot, that means you will use this setting so that when your coin sold, it will return the capital and profit back to you on your USDT, so that you can see another capital to trade another coin again. But if you are using cycle, guess what? Your money, when you take profit, you return the money back to that particular coin you bought.
Okay, sir. All right.
You understand me? So if, for example, that coin is keep on bullish, it will take it on its own and moving and cycle. And if you bought the last coin go down to hold it up there to be on cycle. That is why. So if you're on cycle, that is what we see. But if you're in one shot, you can, once it's sold, you have sold it, you return the capital and profit back to you, and you cannot see that coin again. And remember that we are what we call gas fee. Sometimes if you go down to your Binance, you will see a little gas fee. Once it takes profit, it will drop a little gas fee on that particular coin. That is why if you go to your Royal Q robot, you will see that you have take profit of $2 or $3. But when you go back to the Binance, you will see it will confuse you.
That's
Some
what I'm
people complain
saying.
that it confused you that I didn't see my profit. It's not what I see in Royal Q. It's what I see in Binance. It is the same thing. It is the same thing. Your capital in Royal Q, Royal Q is just a figure. Remember, your money is not the capital. Royal Q is just a signboard to show you, look at the profit you have made. All the money and your Binance. But what you need to do, that particular coin you trade, go and look at that particular coin. That's a gas fee remaining in that coin.
Yes, actually, yes, sir.
Yes, a particular gas fee will remain in that coin. Then look at your total capital up. Your total capital will show you total amount you have.
Okay. But is there no way we can sometimes the signal, as in the ratio at which we enter, we compute the the trade, does it not affect the gas fee? Does it not have any effect on that gas fee that makes it sometimes it look as if maybe the remnant of that coin is more than the profit you have made so far?
No, what mean is this, your Royal Q gas fee, your Royal Q gas fee, the robot is taking the gas fee from Royal Q. It has nothing to do with Binance. What happened in Binance is this: the Binance take the gas fee to reserve some money for you in that particular coin you take, because you cannot take all the whole money. You must remain with some 0.00 to retain that coin to show that this is a coin you trade.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So sometimes when the market is bullish now, even that remnants that remain in your Binance, all of them will also move. That means you're surprised. You see that you have a capital of $200, and by the time we have a bullish, that your $200 will now move to 300 or 400. You will surprise, you wonder, say, how come? And I didn't have any coin in store. You don't know that little gap that the Binance is dropping in that particular coin. It will also accumulate when the market moves up.
Okay, I see. Okay, it's okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm grateful.
All right.
Thank you very much. But sir, you need to share so that I would because
I have shared a group already on the listen.
Okay.
I have shared a group already.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Okay, finally, Monday Namani, my leader, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Monday. Monday, can you hear me? Okay, okay. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. I see you raising your hand. Go ahead.
Really, it's not a question. Good morning, sir.
Okay, you can give us a vote of times. Just give us a vote of times for conclusion, so that we can conclude this signal.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning,
Good morning,
my
sir.
leader. I just want to thank everybody this morning that this call. Please, Royal Q have come to kill the frozen skin. I think before now we all engage our money in frozen skin, who some of them eat our money.
Go ahead, I can hear you. Go ahead. We can't hear you, Monday. Hello?
Before we did, can you hear me?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Last time we did a 100 days program. think and I'm saying this morning that let us say no to posing scheme because it's not going well to us. Because at the end, you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my leader. Ladies and gentlemen, let me at this junction declare this meeting officially, closed. So let us meet in the evening. By the grace of God, let us meet in the evening. So Monday, start sharing the link for the evening, our 90 days program by 6 p.m. Let us start sharing it so that we can, engage our people for the Zoom. Thank you, everybody. I celebrate all of you. May God bless you.
Please, we'll talk on air. When we finish the Zoom, when we talk later, I'll give you a call.
Okay. So bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, my leader.
Thank you. Oh, my God, the barrister. Thank you.
I'll call you after the Zoom, please.
It's all right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. So please, if in any special attention, emergency, you can meet me in other Zoom link. Okay. Once we close now, any special engagement, meet me in other Zoom link.
Okay. Please, I'll do that.
Meet me in other Zoom link.
I'll do that, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Please open it. I'll be there.
Okay, Madam Maker, are you there? Just meet me in another Zoom link for the emergency, solution.